Hey everyone, and a big welcome to the team at One Group Developers. We've put together this quick explainer to walk you through our office timing and leave policy. The goal here is pretty simple, to make sure we have a fair, supportive, and professional environment where we can all do our best work.
So you might be wondering, what's this policy really all about? Well, it's not about being strict for the sake of it. Think of it more like a shared agreement that helps us all. It's here to foster a sense of discipline, make sure everyone gets treated fairly, and most importantly, help us all click as a team.
So, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll touch on why this policy is so important. Then, we'll get into the specifics of your workday schedule. After that, we'll talk about how we handle late arrivals, cover our promise on communication, and finally, wrap up by showing how this all ties back to our core company values.
All right, let's dive into Section 1. So, why does this policy even exist? It's way more than just a list of rules. It's really the foundation for the trust and professionalism that makes this a great place to work.
You know, punctuality isn't just about watching the clock. It's one of those basic things that really builds trust. When you're on time, it sends a clear message to your colleagues. I respect your time, and you can count on me. That simple act makes a huge difference in how well we collaborate. And it's not just about the team, it's about you. Being mindful of time boosts your own professional credibility. It shows that you're accountable, you're on top of things, and that makes you a super dependable and valued member of our team.
At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. We're committed to creating a workplace where every single person feels valued, encouraged, and has what they need to really shine. This policy is just one part of building that supportive environment for all of us.
Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. In this next section, we'll lay out the daily workday schedule. We want to make sure everything is crystal clear and consistent for everyone, from our core hours to how we track attendance.
All right, so our official working hours are from 9:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the evening. Now, here's a key detail to remember. Any arrival after 9:46 a.m. is considered late. Having this clear, consistent schedule helps everyone stay on the same page and keeps our productivity humming along.
Just to break that down a little further, the workday is split into two halves. The first half kicks off at 9:30 a.m. and runs until 1:30 p.m. Then, after your break, the second half goes from 2:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
And how do we keep track of all this? Simple. We use the ESS app for all attendance. It's accurate, it's transparent, and it ensures we have a fair and clear record for everybody.
Okay, we've got the schedule down, but let's be real, sometimes things don't go according to plan. So what happens if you're running a bit behind? Let's get into how we manage late arrivals so you know exactly what to expect.
We totally get that life happens. Traffic, appointments, you name it. That's exactly what our short leave is for. It gives you the flexibility to arrive late or leave early by up to 2 hours. The absolute key thing here, though, is that it needs prior approval from management. So just communicating ahead of time is essential.
And just a quick heads up on that 2-hour window. If your short leave goes beyond that, it will automatically be recorded as a half day. So it's really important to keep that 2-hour limit in mind. Now, this is a part we need to be really clear about, the deduction policy. Here's how it works. If you get 3 late marks, it results in a half-day salary deduction. Then, once you reach 5 or more late arrivals, each late mark after that will also result in a half-day deduction.
Really? All of this hinges on one key thing that makes it all work: communication. This section is about our commitment to being transparent and supportive, and what we ask for in return.
Look, unexpected things pop up. We know that. The only thing we ask is that you keep us in the loop. If you think there's any chance you'll be late or need leave, just give your supervisor or HR a heads up as soon as you can. A quick message can make a world of difference.
And just for the official side of things, remember that all leave requests have to go through the SS app. This is super important because it ensures everything is tracked properly and goes through the right approval channels, so nothing gets missed.
All right, let's bring it all home. In this final section, we're going to connect all these details back to what really drives us as a company, our core values.
This whole policy is built on 3 main ideas. First, discipline, which is all about maintaining high standards for ourselves and our work. Second, transparency, so that everyone knows what to expect and we can build trust. And third, fairness, making absolutely sure that every single person is treated with equality and respect.
Of course, if any of this is still a bit fuzzy or you have a specific question, please don't just guess. Our fantastic HR team is always here to help you out and give you the answers you need.
Here is exactly how you can get in touch with them.
You can shoot them an email, give them a call, or even stop by the office. Feel free to pause here if you need to jot any of this down.
So, we'll leave you with this thought to take with you. This policy isn't just a document. It's about how we choose to work together every day. The real question is, how can all of us, as one team, support each other in upholding these standards of professionalism and respect?
Thank you so much for being such a crucial part of One Group Developers. Let's keep working together with discipline, respect, and great teamwork to knock our goals out of the park.